Now, some of the best stories are not just told, they're shown. And most adults aren't very good at showing, which is unusual because, we grow up, one of the very first things we learn in school is show and tell. And it's been a while for me, but as I recall, there were two components to this basic activity. There's showing and a telling. And as adults, we're very good at telling. We like to tell people stuff all day. Do this, do that, blah, blah, blah. But we lost the ability to show, and that's often far more powerful than anything that we're going to say. David Mamet, great American playwright and screenwriter, he wrote The Untouchables, Glengarry Glen Ross. He wrote this fantastic memo to his writers, and it's available online, and I reference it in the handout. But it is witty, insightful, hilarious, profane, if you know David Mamet. And he dispenses a lot of advice. And one of the best ones is, he says, pretend your characters can't speak and write a silent movie. And this is what I see at work in some of my favorite shows like Mad Men and Friday Night Lights and The Wire. They make great use of long silences and spare dialogue and encourage you to fill in the details. Put another way, this is a story by Robert McKee, The Bible of Screenwriting. And he said, image is our first choice, dialogue the regretful second choice. So these are two experts telling writers not to rely so much on words. So what are some other things that we can substitute for words to get our point across? I kind of gave one away. Images. And obviously not tired old clip art. You want really exciting, engaging images. Another great resource is an essay called Really Bad PowerPoint, written by Seth Godin again. And in it, he dispenses a lot of great advice. You ought to look up that memo. He said, talking about pollution in Houston, instead of giving me 4 bullet points of EPA data, why not read the stats, but show me a picture of a bunch of dead birds, some smog, and even a diseased lung. You're welcome, by the way. At luncheon addresses, I try to just stick with the smog, but someday I'm going to use that bird.